want to ask the question because you mentioned a romantic interest,
yes,
maybe even a sexual interest. That's where I start to worry a little bit. If you have a romantic relationship with the chandelier, what does that even look like? Because she talks about wanting to hug it, and I'm trying to figure out mentally how the chandelier is giving
dinner together.
Right.
Well, yeah, and how that works physically, because I can understand emotionally being attached to an object that everyone has something they love.
You love your bike.
Yeah.
I do. If I love anytime I pick up my bike, it brings a smile to my face.
But you don't want to make out with it.
And you don't really feel like the bike reciprocates your love, that this is kind of a consensual
we've had some wonderful moments together on the top of the mountain where I've thought about kissing it, but it's different because it's not like I have an expectation of that bike.
Right.
So I understand the bike is a tool for me to embrace in life. I'm trying to imagine you're sleeping with a chandelier, and you're attracted to it. That almost looks kind of borderline dangerous.
I know.
I guess I'm getting
Apparently, this is the more cuddly of the chandeliers, and this is why she sleeps with this one.
So that's wrapped around her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so
Clearly she's getting pleasure from this.
She's getting pleasure from it, and obviously we're not talking about her having physical sexual relations the same way that you would with a human being, but to that point, there are some researchers and psychologists who believe this is maybe just a type of sexual preference. So when we think about heterosexuality, homosexuality, recently there are people who say they're asexual, so they really don't have any sexual preference towards a human being, that this could potentially be thought of as that. So for them, loving, cuddling, very different physical anatomy, that's not part of the picture. I think the only concern I do have is that some of these individuals do have less relationships overall. They just don't connect well with other human beings, and that is a concern, and that could itself be a problem.
But then that would sort of go into the realm of mental illness, right?
Exactly.
So if you're able to maintain your other relationships and maintain your job,
still get a job.
It's you're allowing you to function otherwise normally, since this is sort of a harmless thing. Do you think that in this era of social media and phones and people already being somewhat more disconnected from other people, we don't communicate in person the way we used to?
No.
Do you think that's increasing the incidence, or more people are experiencing this kind of objectophilia?
That's a really good point, because there's less and less opportunity in our common world now to really have that daily interaction. I do think that the reason why we're seeing more of it being reported is that our world is a little bit more open-minded now. And so when they see that other people are talking about it, they kind of come forward. But this has been going on for a lot longer than we're hearing about.
And I think the reason why this is so shocking is because it's a chandelier. If someone came up to you and said, my favorite teddy bear, you can understand because it's lovable, it's huggable, but the inanimate object of a chandelier with all its
that's a little
prongs and other things. But hey,
we all had our whoopee blankets, right?
Yeah, we all had
we love that whoopee blanket.
That's true.
So certainly, I think if anyone out there does love an object that's inanimate and it's affecting your other relationships, you might want to go talk to someone about it.